Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. Today's video is going to be a little bit different than what you're used to. It's going to be along the lines of an exposed video or a content cop or content cop, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I simply felt that this needed to be heard. And this video will probably get a shit ton of views, but we don't talk about that. Anyways, this is going to be kind of exposing a YouTuber that I have recorded with before. Their name is TTNINJAGAMING. Boy. A Greek YouTuber that I met through Jonah and Brooke, or as you guys may know them, Lopsided Sheep and Brooke Chaos, some of my best friends. I played a game with them and did a recording during the thing. Ninja was there when I talked to him, and Ninja was there, okay? And when I talked to him, this is probably wrong, but I know that this was wrong for me to feel, but I just had a deep hate for him. Now, before you hit the dislike button for me saying, nah, I hate a fucking Greek 10-year-old, hear me out. His humor seems to be a little immature. Not a little immature. Fucking immature as hell. He just seemed out of place with Brooke, Jonah, and I, and I felt wrong. Like, genuinely wrong for actually hating him like that, and but it seems that my gut was correct in that sense. And I was right for trusting it like that. Because he deserves a lot, and I mean a fucking lot of goddamn criticism. And I plan to give it to him in the form of comedy, or my excuse for comedy. So, let us begin.
I got 7 Mac 11s, about 8.38's 9.
The first thing to say is that Ninja is a fucking liar. Don't get confused. Not this Ninja.
Aw, fuck you, faggot.
The fuck you say to me, you little shit?
I mean, this Ninja.
And then...
Yeah, I mean that Ninja, just to avoid confusion. So from what I have heard from Lopsided Sheep, I will refer to him by his first name through the video, Jonah. Jonah has multiple stories of how this fucker is a goddamn liar, lying about his age and a lot of other things that I will go into later in the video. But he also told Jonah that he was 17. And all I can say is, there is no fucking way this bitch is above 13. No fucking way. Hear this bitch's voice.
And now...
He also sent Jonah a picture of a bodybuilder, face blurred out and everything, and said that was him. The first lie is totally justifiable, This is there's an obvious hate for children online, so he may have been very defensive and careful. Nothing wrong with that. That bodybuilder thing, it didn't hurt anyone, so it can be totally forgivable. It's just he's a fucking idiot. I don't even think a fucking fetus would believe that. But still, completely forgivable. All this does is give us a basis to think that he lies a lot. And then he lies some more. Some lies that are still forgivable, but just like shows how much of a fucking douche he is. The first one I want to talk about is how he pretended that he had a girlfriend. So let me explain. So my source here is Jonah, obviously. So he made a fake Discord impersonating a girl from his school. I believe her name was Helen. I don't know anything about her, so I won't comment on her at all. Although, let me get to the point. So he made a fake Discord and had back and forth flirting in front of Jonah. And at least I believe it was on the Discord server. But apparently, it was very fishy. Not only because nobody would touch it with a 10-foot stick, mainly because you may be able to hear mainly because you would be able to hear his prepubescent voice at 10 feet or closer. And also, it just seemed too perfect, to Jonah at least. So Jonah traced the IP of the two, and guess what? Comment down below what you think. Actually, don't comment. I don't give a shit. If you did, scroll down and then delete the fucking comment. Okay, I'll fucking tell you, goddamn. Same IP. The two people had the exact same IP. That's fucking what. Meaning the girl was fake. So Jonah confronted about this. Hey, oh fuck, I need to do a deep voice for Jonah because he's super manly. Is it possible that Helen is fake and not really a girlfriend? No, Ninja, no. No. She is very real. And after this shit got back and forth for a little bit, Jonah got to the fucking point and said that he traced their IP and found out. And Ninja got fucking pissed. You fucking bitch! Why do you trace my fucking IP, you fucking bitch? I'll fucking kill you. Or some fucking shit like that. I don't know. But the point is that he got really mad. And I can see where he's coming from, I would be a little upset too. But still, he uses him getting angry to avoid apologizing and to try and turn this on Jonah. It's a pretty douchey thing to do. But guess what? There's more. This one, it's pretty bad.
Talked about, this is a funny one. This is a really funny one. This is actually going to tie into some other stuff that I have to tell you later.
Yeah.
He talked about how he was so cool. He partied a lot. He drank. He was so like participating in like Greek parties, like Greek nightlife, because Greek are known. You know how like in American colleges there's frat houses, which are based on like Alpha and Omega, which are Greek.
Yeah.
Greeks are known for partying. That's partying. That's kind of what they do. That's their culture. He's like, yeah, I drink a lot. I smoke weed. I party all the time, bro.
I'm not
Oh,
trying
no,
to.
sorry, wait, no.
I party all the time, bro.
I'm not trying to sound rude or anything for interrupting you, but
Yeah, you're good.
smoking weed is. Oh fuck! I see someone.
Yeah, that's not something to be proud of. I mean,
Yeah, it's not something that I would go boasting about. It's something that I would be ashamed of. You know.
Yeah, some people have their reasons for doing it, like depression or whatever. But he,
Yes, of course. But he just like flaunted it off like he was the big shit. I think there's someone in this house.
I think it's wait, where?
Yeah.
Really? Basically, how I did this, and don't ask me how. I'll tell you later off camera because actually it might not be completely ethical. But I found out someone who knows him in real life.
Yeah.
I know that person's first name and last name, by the way. So that's crucial for future stuff because that's going to be our connect to him. So you'll find all that out later. But basically, this person, I actually asked, wait, does Ninja do this? Does he smoke weed? Is he saying what he says? That person said Ninja has rarely left his bedroom in the last 2 years. So,
Oh my.
So it's kind of.
So he said that he was a complete party man and was constantly getting drunk and smoking weed and fucking shit like that. He flaunts it off like it's some hot shit. Like you heard me say, not something I would be proud of, but it fits into his definition of acceptance. And also, we have a fucking source who disproves this almost immediately. This just makes Ninja look like more of a fucking liar than he already did, and also a fucking asshole. So this is really bad for him. He's been caught some fucking color-handed. I don't fucking know. Red seems a bit wrong. Yeah. Okay, let's get into the really juicy stuff. Stuff that could be considered a felony under US and Greek law. Now, when Jonah formed his first Gmod squad, like the people that he recorded with and just have fun with, there were multiple girls in it. The name of one of them has not been identified for the sake of has not been identified by Jonah, but for the sake of easy identification in the video, we'll call her Grace. So Grace made videos of herself singing, but unfortunately she was a victim of some of the things he did. So the first thing that he began is that he made sob stories about himself to try and get them to sympathize for him. He told some of these girls that his parents were in trouble with the gang and that he could be jumped at any second. And they felt bad, you know? If I heard this and genuinely believed it, I feel bad too, you know? He would tell these girls not to tell anyone because if Jonah found out, he would immediately smell bullshit and call him out for it. He would try, Ninja would try and start dating girls online, and he would also try and get personal information. Oh, fuck you, Discord. He would also try and get, personal information.
What he would do is he would try to start like actually dating them or try to get personal information out of them, i.e. Instagram, Snapchat, first, last name, address. He tried to get personal information out of them.
So it's like e-stalking.
Use it as leverage and then blackmail them for anything he wanted, which he did eventually get from multiple girls.
Yeah, he would try and get personal information, like their Instagram and Snapchat and shit. Sometimes their address. And use this information to blackmail these girls for nudes. Naked pictures of them so he can show his little cock at night, And the only reason they gave it to him is because they don't want their personal address leaked on the internet, They could get robbed blind from their info being leaked, or some pedo could come and rape her. None of these girls were over 18. So they were honestly terrified, okay? And I'm not gonna lie, this must have been some traumatizing shit. It must have been really, really bad for them. And the way Jonah found out is that he was talking to them and exposing him for some other shit he was lying about and talking to them. And they said, oh, you shouldn't be so hard on him. He has it hard. And Jonah immediately smelled bullshit. So also, this makes TT Ninja Gaming a producer of child porn. he exploited people who were under 18 for child porn, which in the US is a felony, and in Greece it is also a crime, and he can be charged up to $585,000 for what he did. But let's not get into that. This obviously makes him a big fucking pervert, which you could see from watching a single one of his videos. Okay, guys, we have a problem. So at this part of the video, I was planning on rolling a clip of one of his videos that kind of proves that he's a perv. But what I learned when I was searching for his fucking channel is that he he deleted or privatized every single one of his goddamn videos. Okay, there's not a single one left. And this personally upsets me. Okay, I'm pretty sure he did it because he was scared because of what he heard on the stream that I did with Jonah. But it upsets me so much that he would go through the trouble of privatizing every single one of his videos just so that I wouldn't have certain content to use against him. I just have a problem with that. I don't know why, but I just fucking do. Okay, now you guys, I don't know exactly why I did that, if that might be the reason, but that's the only reason that I can see right now. So, Ninja, fuck you. I'm just gonna, fuck you for that. I'm just gonna roll a clip of Jonah and I talking about it on the stream. So, yeah, enjoy that. So, from this point, we already know he's a fucking pervert, and if you watch most of his videos, there's very strong sexual undertones. It's like when I started watching his videos to try and get some information on him, I watched the video and no context. There was just porn noises with just a thing with a man looking at a screen called Congo Hub. I'm not gonna say it wasn't that it wasn't funny. It was just one of those things that
It was out of place.
It was out of place. And
You have to think about this. For that video, he went on the internet and looked up masturbation noises. He took the time to edit a Pornhub replica on a computer. If you think about that, if you exert the time for that, something's wrong with you. Just
yeah. That's not.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's not good at all.
That's not normal behavior in the slightest.
And also, he was obsessed with Jonah's girlfriend. But also, he did have some kind of communication with your girlfriend, who will be appearing in your later streams, correct?
She'll be appearing in a interview for this whole situation.
Oh, so
Yeah.
with
But
what
she wasn't really too involved with what happened because she only joined games with him very few times because she hated him.
Yeah.
Because he made it public he was obsessed with her. So basically, she was trying to message me, but accidentally messaged him, and in one of the messages, it auto-corrected from dude to babe. And
that doesn't happen.
he said his response to that was, "I knew you'd come around," with a winky face.
Oh, can that be classified as sexual harassment?
I don't know, dude.
It probably could, because I'm not gonna lie, with how finicky our society is right now. Okay, you brushing against a girl could be classified as sexual harassment.
Looking at her is probably statutory at this point. I'm sorry. No,
yeah, it's just like you're walking down the hallway at school, and then you exchange a quick glance with a girl. He raped me.
I mean,
God. But it's.
I wouldn't.
So it's like, what was your girlfriend's interaction with him specifically?
Basically playing on Gary's mod. That's it.
Okay, and what about it's like how did they interact? Is what I'm trying to ask. Sorry.
Well, she hated him because he was a creep. Like from the beginning, you know, she gives everyone a chance. He was a creep. He was always a creep. He's been a creep. He's a pedophile.
Yeah. So what is your what's your girlfriend's definition of creep?
When you DM every second and attempts to extract information, and just whenever we were on a video call, he was like staring at her, and like if she did something, he would comment on it, like implying that he was looking at her camera and no one else is just fixated on.
Hell yeah, it's on a VSS.
Yeah, so it's a very odd situation.
So he was obsessed with Jonah's girlfriend, and basically what happened is that he asked Jonah's girlfriend to sexually moan on camera. Oh, not on camera, on chat, and that's just completely out of place. And it's out of nowhere. They were just playing Gmod. It's just really weird. And he asked her to sexually moan, and that's basically nothing. Something that would be pretty easy to get over. But now we dive into things that are very personal to some, and some would probably have a deep hate for him.
He did the girls things, and after I got over that, I said, okay, I don't really care anymore. And then he started making fun of the 9/11 jumpers by posting pictures of them in the chat.
Oh yeah, about that. What specifically did he say about them?
He posted the pictures of the bodies splattered on the ground. I can actually get you the screenshots of it for the video if you want to put that on screen, but you will censor out the bodies.
Of course. If you put that on your stream, you'll get reported in an instant.
He said, look at this dumbass, haha, he had to jump, fuck you, American, something like that. And then he put middle fingers.
What the fuck? Dude, that could get you on the fucking CIA fucking watch list.
We have screenshots.
Okay,
if you guys want to see the in-depth edited video, you can go to Minerpirate's channel. Definitely, I'll put that in the description once the stream is published. You guys can definitely need to check that out. Just subscribe and turn notifications to him, and then.
Oh, thank you.
Oh yeah, of course, babe.
I make content that's technically cancer, but it's not.
Hey,
but I'm not 10,
what is this?
so
I think I'm kind of creating cancer right now. So you know.
yeah, but it's just that he's. It's
you can't. Like,
so it's
really,
so 9/11 was horrible. I'm just gonna put it flat out right now. Okay, it was an event that tried to shake the nation, and it did. It fucking worked, okay?
Changed everything.
Yeah, and like, you know, it's like the security at the fucking airport is so fucking tight now. Just because of paranoia.
That's the reason the United States military is the best in the world now.
Mm-hmm. And it's just
that's why we have a missile at the ready any second to go to any country. That's why. And we have a missile pointing at every country just in case.
And I'm gonna go into kind of detail. It's not gonna be like super bloody detail, but just detail to try and make your viewers emphasize, and mine too. What happened on 9/11 is two planes hit the Twin Towers, and the buildings were on fire. They couldn't go down the stairs because those were probably on fire. The elevators didn't work because fire, obviously. But it's
people died.
Yeah, people died. And
innocent people died.
And just to double check, one of the towers did collapse. Yeah. Right. And you know, as it was collapsing, perhaps some people didn't want to get crushed, so they decided to jump.
So they jumped out of the building and accepted their fate faster just by dying on impact.
Yes, and I'm just gonna say this now. I think that jumping is a better death than burning alive. Mm-hmm. You know, it's just
that's what they did.
Yeah, and you know, it's like just for the fact of him to say, "Haha, look at this dumbass fucking jumping off a building, fucking idiot." It's just offensive. It's like recently I went to DC and I went to the 9/11 memorial. I think it was near the Pentagon.
I went to DC in 2016. I went to the 9/11 memorial. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, and you know, it's just sad. And I remember I saw a note on one of the what do you call it? You know, the little arch things.
Yeah.
What do you call it? I saw a little note, and it was saying that this man was a great man, and he didn't deserve that. I got really emotional, so I wasn't able to finish reading it. But it was a horrible event, and just for the fact of him to just make fun of it like that, it's just offensive to American history. And I'm not gonna lie, Americans, we're fucking assholes. Okay, I'm not gonna lie there, but it's just those were innocent people.
It's so out of place.
Mm-hmm. And like, you know, if perhaps if terrorists perhaps targeted the military, I'm not going to say that it's okay, but I'm going to say is that it wouldn't be nearly as bad because they can fight back. You know, it's not a massacre. But with something like this, where they were stuck in a building and they were just probably fucking working, you know, doing their jobs, trying to make ends meet, and then, you know, and the next thing they know, they are just like, I don't want to burn alive. You know, that's depressing, honestly. And it's just the fact that he made fun of it is just horrible.
Anyway,
You know?
I feel bad for the police in Greece who get hit by a Molotov cocktail. I mean, that kind of
Yeah.
Those
sucks.
people couldn't. Those people couldn't control what could have happened. It was either be burned alive and suffocated through smoke,
Yeah,
or
Yeah.
jump and have a quick and painless death.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
We
that was
actually
called
went into this earlier. Yeah, I know. It's freaking disgusting, and I think the clip explains it. But also, Ninja targets people for no reason. Like, he targeted Trippy, or as you may know him as Asian or Ajanian or fucking whatever. But he was constantly calling him an idiot or a dumb American and was constantly demoting him on our Discord server. But that's not it. No. He has slandered more names, including mine. Apparently, Ninja threatened me. Now, how do I know this? One day Jonas said to not contact Ninja more. I wasn't there, and he said it was because he threatened me. And not only me, but a good fucking friend of mine, Brooke Chaos. He threatened the nicest person on the fucking server, and I can already guarantee that Brooke did nothing wrong to him. Okay, I might have. I have the memory of a fucking a poster. I don't fucking know. I might have, but I can tell you for a fact that Brooke Chaos did not slander. Okay, Ninja's name. I was talking to him earlier, and I told him about the 9/11 thing, and you know he was even mad. He was just disappointed. He's so forgiving. He's the nicest person ever, and just the fact that he would slander his name like, fuck, I'm so sick. Just the fact that he would slander his name like that is just disgusting to me. I don't care if you take shots at me, at Jonah, but you just stay the fuck away from Brooke, okay? He is so nice and he doesn't deserve any of your fucking bullshit, Ninja, okay? Fuck you for actually targeting Brooke like that. Don't know how to end this. Just gonna end this from a clip that was from the interview with Kira. Yeah, that should end the video quite well. Yeah, and it's just, and you know, I can kind of understand if he would try and slander my name, you know, because I'm not, as you may know, I'm not the nicest person in the server, but
Me neither.
Yeah, exactly. But it's just like I can understand if he would want to do that, but to Brooke, I cannot. I do not know one time Brooke has ever been genuinely mean.
No, Brooke
Even
has
jokingly.
never been mean.
He's
Like-
the nicest person I have ever met in my entire life.
Yeah, same.
And, you know, whenever he's on the server, he's always just, he either goes neutral or he helps the person, you know? It's just really nice. And I remember I asked him about that a while ago. Let's go to my private message with him. I said something like, let me find it. Yeah, I'm just like, how are you so happy? And he's just like, and I just like that part about me, and I guess my fans do too. And it's just, it's really good for him. But just the fact that he would slander Brooke's name, it's just, it's beyond me.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, if you're gonna take it that far, then, like, honestly.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just
I'm
like,
sorry if I, like, mess up your stream or anything, or whatever you're doing, but he should honestly just kill himself. Like, you know, I mean, I say kill yourself all the time, but
yeah.
I say it as jokes. I'm genuinely saying it now. You should end yourself, Ninja.
Yeah, it's just like I'm not gonna comment on that. I'm not gonna say I agree or that I disagree. I'm just gonna stay in the middle here.
Yeah, good idea.
I'm
Good idea.
it's like if I say I disagree, then I'm
Then
kind of
it'll-
lying. But if I
Then
say I
it'll
agree,
seem like you're siding for Ninja, though. But if
Yeah,
you agree, it'll
exactly.
be like, oh, you're siding for people telling them to kill themselves.
yeah, exactly. So I'm not all for telling people to kill themselves, but I am for saying that he there needs to be some serious consequences.
Yeah, like,
Okay, all of which
Ninja's
have
parents
not come.
something.
His parents need to smack him upside the fucking head.
No, yeah, I know. They need to fucking throw his computer or his shitty, like, 1980s Windows 2 computer out of the
fucking
fucking
Macintosh.
window, smack him across the head and kick him out the house.
Yeah, it's
I mean, if I found out my child was doing that, I'd do exactly what I said.